I think over the last sort of 2 years, he's shown his ability, especially at that number 5, 6, 7 role. It's a role within T20 cricket that's so sought after in the world now. There's not a huge amount of people who has that ability around the world. So the form that he's been in over the last couple of years has been outstanding as well. So he's someone who just continues to get better and has had a lot of exposure to different conditions, I think, which is really helpful as well. But yeah, his power first and foremost is really impressive. But the overall package, with some handy off spin overs and good in the field.
I think he's been a star of the Big Bash for some time. Again, I'm not entirely sure. We sort of get to the end of the Big Bash and we like to look at who's leading the run charts and who's been facing the most balls batting at the top. But I think if you look at franchises around the world and international teams around the world, the skill set and the ability to finish in innings, whether that's 2 balls or whether that's 12 balls, 20 balls, is highly sought after.
I think that playing in home conditions obviously has its advantages. It makes a tournament probably a little bit more comfortable in terms of where you're playing. Most guys would have played there a lot, so I think the competition as it is, the structure that it is, going group stages into a semi-final knockout, it's really brutal. So I think you have to win those close games. You have to be prepared to be aggressive and take the game on and put the opposition under so much pressure. But yeah, there's high risk, high reward in T20 cricket, and if you get it wrong, we saw last year South Africa won 4 games in the group and didn't make it through. So that's how brutal it can be at times. So you have to be mindful of run rate and things like that throughout the tournament as well. If you get into a position where you can win well, it's not to take them opportunities for granted, because that can come back and bite you if you don't. So it'll be a really even tournament. The wickets will be good, no doubt. There's some serious teams around the world.
I think Finch's record over his entire career is a pretty incredible one. He's the leader of the team, and I think you'd be a very brave person to write him off. So very excited for him to lead his team in a home World Cup, which is pretty special.